Hey everyone, so here are some face shape tips for you when getting your haircut. And if you really want to break down and go hardcore into this stuff, I actually created 2 ebooks, downloadable ebooks that are only $10 each. You can actually see them right here in the View Products. And it explains really in-depth face shapes and the best haircuts for them. So I spent a lot of time creating them, and I think you'll find them very, very valuable. This is going to be somewhat like of an overview so you understand different types of haircuts and how it correlates with your face shape. So when you think about face shapes and also haircut shapes, it really, really is important to understand almost beyond the face shape is the haircut shape. So with haircutting, you've got square, which is basically like a box like this. You've got round, which is fully round, and triangular, which is actually going longer. Think of a triangle. It starts off wide and then it goes down this way. So we've got triangular shapes, and all those different shapes play a really, really big role in the way your face is going to look. And I know a lot of people are so hung up on only about the face shape, but many have no idea about the haircut shape. That's why I created these PDF ebooks. And after you purchase them, just give it like, I don't know, like 10, 15 seconds for it to process, because it's a fairly large file. Then you can download it and it'll go to your email as well. But the haircut shape will actually make your face, look worse. It'll enhance it, it'll hide it. Haircut shapes are designed to camouflage or enhance. For example, if you are somebody who's got a very, let's just say, flat head, you've got no volume to it, it's very, flat like this, you want to have a haircut shape which is going to be more rounded, which is going to actually elevate and add volume to the hair, so you can see right through here. So we're adding volume, and the majority of haircuts that I do are rounded. And to me, I like to think of that as the hair grows out from the head like this. It doesn't grow, it'll grow downwards maybe this way or have certain growth patterns. But most of the time when you're dealing with this area of the head, the hair is growing out from the scalp, okay? From the scalp, that's where the hair grows from. So if you are creating a shape that is not going to be complementary to your face shape, AKA, let's just say you've got a really more rounded face shape, right? Fuller cheekbones and maybe, fuller in through here jawline, and you create something that's even more rounded, guess what? You're now enhancing the rounded shape. So what do you need? Something that is a bit more triangular, AKA you're closing in the face so it's not so round looking. Let's just say you've got a very, square jawline. The last thing you want to do is have it where the haircut shape is very square, because what you're doing is you're keeping those corners to make it very flat here, so it's basically going to be dragging down your entire face. And you have to understand also about me. I know a lot of these people like to comment, oh, the coaches don't play. Look, dude, I created the game, all right? I created the game. I've been on YouTube longer than a lot of you have even been alive. 15 years, over 1 million subscribers, 3,000 plus videos. Coaches don't play, dude. I'm the game, bro. You know what I mean? So I know you guys are joking around, but look, dude, how many times can you post that stupid comment? I'm giving you my real world experience as a professional hairstylist, right? Creating the haircut to enhance or camouflage the face shape is really, really important. So here is, again, one haircut here that, let's just say that the corners here, you don't like how round or full the corners are. So if I were to create a more squared shape, what that would do is actually leave those corners in through here. So this part right here would actually come out all the way to the end here, and then it would be cut downwards like this. The effect would be, and I'm going to try to duplicate this and create my own square shape based off of just my hands, is look what's happening. So now right in this area you could see it goes from, it's a lot flatter and more square this way. So we're actually taming that hair so it lays a bit more downwards like this, right in this area, okay? So creating a square shape is going to help flatten out those wide corners on your head. Now, I have a couple of mannequin heads here for some examples, some other examples. Let's plop this one off. Let's just say we've got a mannequin here with longer hair. Now, I know some of you may be saying, oh man, like, that's awesome, that mannequin, I want that kind of hair. Well, the thing about this is if you have a really long face and you are concerned with your face being very long, well, a long hairstyle like this can actually do a couple of things. Because the hair is so long, you're able to, I don't know, you may be saying, oh, I don't want the hair in my eyes and this and that, but you are able to kind of camouflage certain parts. See how it's camouflaging? If you had really wide cheeks, you may need a haircut that actually comes down, or like I mentioned, triangular, where it's a bit shorter throughout the back and the sides and this and that, and it comes longer towards the front. So maybe if you have like a middle parting or a hairstyle that, maybe comes so bad here, but all of this is shorter in through here and it works towards the face, so it's going shorter to longer in the front, which is elongating. So it's making your rounder or more square face, elongating it, so it's camouflaging the roundness, right? And if you have a really super long face, then you have to do sometimes the opposite of instead of bringing it really, really high, because remember, if you've got a long face and you start adding tons of height, guess what that's doing? It's stretching out the face to make it even longer. So what you need to do is possibly have more of a flatter hairstyle, have it camouflage the face, and one thing that always seems to work that most people don't think of is doing a side parting, right? Making something that's a bit more off-center like this. So it's actually changing and balancing the shape just by creating a different area of where you part the hair. It can go on this side and go on the other side. If your hair is long enough, even if it's short, experiment with the way and the direction that the hair is going when you style it. And that really, really is helpful. So I've got another mannequin right here, and this one, you've all seen this mannequin before, the mop top haircut. How many of you, you all seen this, and a lot of you go crazy over this mop top. This is what it's called, the mop top haircut. I kind of helped make that name go viral, I don't know, a year and a half, 2 years, 3 years ago. But the mop top, it looks like a mop on the head, right? However, it's a very trendy, free-flowing haircut. This is another example of maybe you have a higher forehead and you're trying to camouflage the forehead, right? So you have more hair covering the areas that you want to camouflage. If the corners are receding a bit, right, in through here, the corners are receding, well, guess what? All this hair is going to cover that. So there's a lot of celebrities, a lot of big names that have haircuts like this because they're trying to cover up maybe their hairline, or they're trying to keep the hair looking thicker. So this, if you've got a rounded shape for something like this, guess what? It's just going to add a ton of fullness. So if you're somebody who maybe you think your head is a bit larger or you don't like the fullness, then maybe this isn't the haircut for you as far as the shape goes. However, if you do want to have something to where it's a bit flatter, that's where having the square shaped layers, meaning this is brought out to here, right? Remember, it's a square, so it's cut up and then here. So we're not cutting this corner off, which I do a lot, but we're meeting in the middle here going, hello corner, nice to meet you, my name is top. And the top and the corners are meeting and you're leaving that. So it's actually making it a bit flatter, as you can see it through here, to the head, right in this area. And look what it's doing to the head. It's leaning out the head. You can see it right there as compared to this side. Again, if you want to have more of a rounded face and you want to camouflage that, have it shorter in the back and have this all flowing towards the face like this. You're camouflaging the roundness. So I know a lot of you are so hung up on just face shapes, and that's why you're getting all these non-professionals giving you hair advice, they don't even understand what a haircut shape is. I do, because I've been a hairstylist for over 30 years. I've cut thousands of clients over my career. I've worked for 2 of the largest beauty companies in the world, learning about shapes from them. So the haircut shape is just as important as the face shape. And I know a lot of you say like, oh, what's the best haircut for your face shape? And you'll think, oh, a crop top or a burst fade or a low taper or whatever it is. That's not really doing anything or explaining anything. That's not really breaking it down technically in the right manner to really, really understand. And that's where, why I created these ebooks for only $10. It costs less than your friggin' haircut for you to actually understand what's taken me, 30 plus years to master, is the shapes. So I would highly suggest checking those out, and let me know in the comments below if you really enjoyed this, if you found this video helpful, if you have any questions, but try to focus more on the haircut shapes in combination with the face shape, and how the haircut can really, really enhance, camouflage, do what it really needs to do for your face shape. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you soon.